a storehouse of love and never-ending laughter, an archives of memories, a space full of dreams, speaking volumes of where you've been, more so of who you are. And here we put these pieces together to create a place that you can call home. So come, stay along where you belong.
Welcome to Fulcrum Homedecor. My name is Pallavi and I am here to help you transform your spaces into a home. Today I'm going to be taking you on a home tour. This has been due on my channel for a while, and due to the current world circumstances, we finished a few projects but we could not shoot them. This project, however, was very dear to me, and I definitely took the risk of actually shooting it with all safety precautions. You will see me wearing a mask here and there because this is just the time when I'm talking to the camera, so that's why I'm off mask. Otherwise, we take all kind of precautions during these times. In today's video, you will be witnessing how I have used a variety of different design styles in one home itself, and yet the home looks minimal. It looks beautiful, it looks very comfortable and cozy. We've used a lot of contemporary design styles, we've used majorly Scandinavian design styles. We've also managed to put in a room which is completely out and out Indian. So this is a 3 BHK apartment in Pune, and it belongs to a couple, one of whom works with the IT and the other one is in the merchant navy. So one of them spends a lot of time working either from home or office, and the other one is away from home. Whenever they retreat home, I wanted them to come to a space which was very calming, very cozy, and it gave a sense of belonging to both of them. This couple is very close to me because they are my husband's school friends, and that's why this project is also very special. So let me take you on this beautiful tour and sit back, and this is going to be a long one because this is the entire home. So sit back, get your coffee and get ready to see the home.
As you enter the home, you're greeted by this beautiful console, which is also a shoe rack. I did not want the shoe rack to look like a typical shoe rack, and that's why we've just made it to look like a lovely entryway console. It has a series of drawers in the center and 2 shutters on the side to house all the shoes and daily essentials. There is a puffy along on the side of the console, so this can be used to wear your shoes or remove your shoes as you come up from the outside or you go outside. On the center of the shoe rack is this lovely panel which goes right up till the ceiling. This central panel that we created above the console table anchors and makes this a very warm and welcoming space. We've provided this space with some LED lights, so it looks very beautiful with this diffused light which comes from the corners. We also have a hanging light in the corner. And some small decor accent pieces to keep the look and feel very minimal and yet very Scandinavian. I've placed a small little rug, which is a lovely cozy shag rug, and it feels very nice under the feet. We wanted to create a space to create a feeling of warmth and to give a nice cozy hygge Scandinavian vibe as soon as you enter the home. From the foyer, you enter into the living room. We wanted to create a seating on this side of the room, and we wanted to house the dining table right there, because that would be the access towards the kitchen and this would be towards the bedrooms. So we wanted, as I've emphasized, there's a lot of Scandinavian feel to the space. So we wanted to house a couch which was of a very soft grey taupey color. And we wanted to add a little bit of a softer and a very cozy vibe, and that's why we went with 2 accent chairs with lovely floral print. Opposite the couch is where we housed our television unit. Again, the design of the unit is very minimal, has a few elements of Scandinavian like this lovely lamp, these putties in wood, and we kept the unit purposely levitating so that it doesn't make the space look bulky. To continue with the Scandinavian vibe, we wanted to add a picture ledge here, which is again in that nice warm light wooden color. And the laminates that we used were all in this light cedar kind of a wooden color. As I mentioned before, we've used a few design styles here. So to marry in with the Scandinavian style is what we've used, a modern glam kind of a vibe here. We've added this lovely marble wallpaper behind the television unit. It has these lovely shades of grey and a slight touch of gold. To create an accent wall in this space, I chose to go ahead with this lovely mirrored wall. One is, this is right opposite the balcony door, so it kind of reflects a lot of light and it anchors these chairs beautifully. The color that I've given to that wall is this grey color, which I've pulled from one of those little patterns on the sofas itself. And to re-emphasize the Scandinavian feel, we have these center tables which are in black color. The marble complements the marble wallpaper which is in the entrance and here. We've also placed this lovely black light here, hanging light, again to emphasize the Scandinavian feel of the room. Due to the current world circumstances, the dining table could not make it on time, and since we are under a lockdown, we can't have the dining table delivered at the moment. So what we've done here is left the space for the dining and added these lovely black metal hanging lights which are going to fall right above the dining table here. The dining table that we've chosen is also in this lovely cedar kind of a color to emphasize again on the Scandinavian look and feel of the space. I've added very minimal accessories, just a corner lamp, emphasizing the lovely soft wood color, a plant, some cushions. The colors of the cushions are all pulled out from the accent chairs. We have some photo frames of the client and a couple of knickknacks here and there.
this is a little passageway, so to speak, between the two bedrooms. This is the master bedroom and this is the guest room. So this is the wall which we wanted to which was quite blank, and we wanted to create a specific look to the space. We definitely wanted to house a crockery come sideboard here. So what we've done here is to create a sideboard which has the similar pattern as the television unit, and we've rounded the edges of this unit. It looks seamless and it has two shutters. We've given it very minimal looking knobs, and we've anchored it on this beautiful board and batten wall. The color we chose for this wall was a very lovely wine color, which kind of complements the lovely roses, very light wine colored roses which are already on the chairs. We've kept two lights on both sides of the console table and left it blank at the moment. If the client wants, we can have a round mirror here, or even just leave it empty as it is. I have decorated it with some black frames, some wooden candle holders, lovely big seashell and a planter. So now we are entering the master bedroom of the space. This is approximately, I think, about 13 by 10, and it's a beautiful space which gets enough natural light. So, and we wanted to celebrate that. We went ahead with using a very Scandinavian kind of a vibe to the space. So we've housed the bed here with two side tables, and the bed kind of anchors the whole room here. We've used a very beautiful soft wooden laminate to celebrate the Scandinavian vibe. We did not want to go ahead with the same kind of laminate everywhere, so we've chosen to offset the side tables and we've placed them on platforms here so that cleanliness is also very easy. This bed is also a hydraulic storage bed and can be lifted from the front. The headboard of the bed extends all the way from one end to the other end, and this is the door to the washroom. On this side of the room, we have housed the wardrobes and a loft above. Now, this is something that you might have seen me mention many times in my videos, is that we like to paint the loft of the same color as the ceiling so that it doesn't stand out as a bulky piece of furniture. So under it are these beautiful mirrored wardrobes. These are made out of metal. So these are made out of profile metal, and we have housed mirrors in them so that the light from the window can be bounced off beautifully. We have also provided them with these drawers at the end of the wardrobe, and these are just push drawers, so they can be pushed by your feet and they open up. So these can house shoes or purses and different things like that. This piece of furniture is pretty much the game changer in this entire room, because this makes the room look way larger than what it is.
Since we were following a Scandinavian color palette, as I mentioned, the laminates have been kept in a very soft pastel kind of a wooden texture, and it makes the space look really cozy and inviting. We've also added accents in black, like these side table lamps, these little knobs that you see here. Of course, the entire wardrobe system is in a black metal framework. The color palette for this room was majorly going to be mint color, and I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but we've used a wallpaper which is in mint color and has a little bit of a sheen that comes through with this pattern. So it's very minimal, it is not at all overpowering, and it still makes the room look very beautiful and subtle. We've also housed these drapes, which are a lovely, subtle, soft floral print, I would say, in a mint color with some accents of red, pink, and white. We have used hints of that mint color in different spaces, like the stool. It has a nice tufted seating. We've placed the wallpaper again on these drawers just to reinforce that mint kind of a shade that is going, that the undertone of mint in the room. I have kept the accessories of the room very, very minimal and just added lights to warm up the space. These beautiful wall sconces on the side tables, they have these nice reading attachments, because since both of them love to read, so we wanted to give both of them separate lights which they can operate at night. And we also wanted to provide this beautiful lighting which is on top of the bed, and it looks beautiful during the night time. So this light gives a very nice diffused look at night, and the room looks very romantic and very moody. We've also added some spotlights here, again to continue with the very romantic and moody feel to the room. So at night, when these lights and the backlight of the bed headboard is on, it looks like a very romantic and cozy space to be. The other lights, the other general lighting is provided by these lights in the ceiling. The builder had provided us with a false ceiling already, and thus we just placed some ceiling lights for general lighting purposes. I have provided very minimal accessories. Again, I love to leave it to the client to accessorize their space and to add personal touches. So this ledge is beautiful. I've added a few frames which are in black and white and have these mint, sage greeny mint kind of a color, and just a vase with a vintage vase with some flowers, and that's pretty much it, to keep it very minimal, very clean, and the room has a very cozy kind of a feel. So these are very minimal accessories that I have provided, just adding a touch of that mint color, the pink shade, and a little bit of black in just a few accents here and there, just to bring the entire space together. Other than this, we leave it up to the client to personalize the space and to add things that are of meaning and hold a lot of sentimental value to them. Now we are entering the guest room of the space. Since the the couple is a South Indian one, I definitely wanted to pay homage to their roots and culture, and that's why what we've done in this room is to add a few of the Indian elements. Though the entire house has a very minimal and a Scandinavian feel, this room has a lot of Indian touches to it, and we have left a lot of spaces in this home where the client can actually add or make the most of their culture, and as they travel to their hometown each time, they can add pieces in this room. So the layout of the room, ideally I would have preferred the bed to be this way, but since we had to follow Vastu, we had to have the headboard of the bed on this side. Now that left us with very little space here after the door opened. So what I have done is to add a bed which has a tufted headboard, and this headboard has storage over here. So this is a very convenient way to add storage when you do not have a space which can house another side table. Also, with the storage, we get this really beautiful ledge on the bed that is good enough to keep a remote, a bottle of water, specs if needed, and the books and things can also be stored inside. This bed has a hydraulic storage underneath, and it can be lifted from the front to add storage in this space. And on this side of the bed, I have added a side table or a nightstand. This nightstand I have continued all through as a panel and even on the ceiling, just to bring about continuity and a touch of that brown Indian color to the space. On the other side of the room is where we have housed the wardrobe. The wardrobe we have made till ceiling height, and we have a little storage loft over there. The shutters of the wardrobe are made with a very beautiful, that jute chatai material over here. Again, paying homage to Indian arts and crafts in this room. We've kept the dresser levitated because they wanted the space to feel clean and blank. And this is a space here which we have left for the future, if they want to add a chest of drawer here, if they want to add a desk here. So as their requirements change, because right now they're just a couple and they will plan to have a family later. So as and when they decide to have something, we have left that space in the room to do so. The subtle ways in which we have added Indian elements in this room is the wallpaper. So we've added a touch of sheen, which is a coppery finish. I think it shows a little gold on the video, but it's a very beautiful coppery finish which is there on the wallpaper, and it almost looks like it's that hand, the mud finish with a little bit of glam effect on it. So that's kind of making the space feel a little bit contemporary Indian. We've also added the back of the headboard we've made in silk, again using a lot of Indian textures and Indian fabrics. The laminates that we have chosen for this room are all in dark brown, again feeling very Indian, and we did want to continue with the little bit of a rustic edge to the laminate, and that's why you see that there are these rustic lines that appear on the wardrobes. What we have also done is to give a storage on the wardrobe here, and this cabinet has also been cladded with a beautiful silk fabric. The other elements that we have focused on in this room is to add these beautiful copper handles. So everywhere there is a touch of this rose gold coppery effect, because again that's a very Indian color to use, and we've added a touch of it over here in the tray. On the light above this is also a copper. The frame of the dresser has a copper finish. We've added a couple of accessories which are in copper. The knobs are in copper. The light fitting that you see is also in that beautiful copper kind of a finish. Celebrating all Indian arts in this room, I have provided them with a lovely throw which is again very Indian crafts, some cushions which are in Indian silk. The lovely drapes are actually made out of the client's mother's sari, and I feel that these are really small ways in which you can add to the Indianness or to personalize your space, and it looks beautiful. We've cut the borders and we've used only the main part of the sari so that it doesn't look like a sari, but it still pays that homage to the art and the feel of being with your parents, especially at such times. The color palette is primarily Indian, using colors and prints and fabrics that are Indian. So here we have beautiful ikat happening, and we've kept it very mustard yellow or a little bit of more of a mango yellow with green and red, and we've flashed that color on the headboard, on the throw, and few other pieces here and there. So that's how we've pulled this minimal guest room together.
Okay, hi Satyajit and Akhila. Now I would just want you to share with us how was your experience of this work? What is it that you liked? What were the challenges you felt? Just give us your experience of the project.
It was a very unique experience because we were looking at the normally traditionally the houses we have seen are always being the standard conventional kind of setup, because we've seen other houses here also.
Tell me, what is your favorite part of the house, Akhila?
I would say the guest room, the hall, and basically this the furniture and the
Between the two rooms. And yours, Satyajit?
I think it's the same, because I think we have the Indianness in us, so the guest room has got a lot of Indianness. And of course, the hall and the batten wall.
The batten wall
But
is
this wall and this mirror, this looks very nice and
right.
So yesterday we went to the balcony and we
Yeah.
noticed through the curtains we could see the
Correct.
this wall.
So we like every tone. I mean the room itself gives a different feel. Maybe the morning, in the afternoon, and at night.
Right.
It's very nice.
So tell me, did you ever think that you would have a Scandinavian feel home?
No, we never even. In fact, when we came to you first, we didn't even have this in mind that okay, we would get a Scandinavian, but you kind of helped us explore that. So yeah, we're liking the
You're liking the feel of it.
So I hope you enjoyed this tour. This is what I ask in every video of mine. But definitely let me know what did you think, which was your favorite part. I have a very favorite part here. I love the console which is between the two rooms. That's my favorite part in this room, in this home. Not that any other part is less special. It's just that part really pulls me towards it. So do mention in the comments what is the part in the home that you like. What was it that inspired you, and would you like to do something like this in your homes? I would love to hear it in the comment section. If you happen to be in Pune and you would like to get your homes designed, you would like to get a makeover for a certain space, or you would like a consultancy on a certain project, do get in touch with us. All the details are mentioned in the description box below. We also undertake consultancy, online consultancy for people who are not in Pune. Since we cannot travel at this point of time, we can offer you design services and supply you with all the equipped designs and information that you can execute your project at your end. So if you are looking for something like that, do get in touch with us through our WhatsApp number or our email, and we would be happy to assist you with the same. On YouTube, we have a lot of videos which we share about home tours, small space makeovers, certain tutorials, certain design ideas and trends that we have. So do check out our videos once you're done with this one. During the week, and also if you want to follow what we do on a daily basis, you can follow our Instagram page. Very recently, I have posted some videos about how we can create positive spaces in our homes, and these are in form of reels on Instagram. So do go ahead and follow us on Instagram if you would like to see them and you would like to follow what we do during the week. It was a pleasure showing you this project. Even though we were under a lockdown, we were able to capture the entire project and show it to you, and I feel extremely happy to have finished this on time. Till I see you again in our next videos, happy living.